Coming up next, we're talking about the Goonies.
Hey, comic enthusiasts and pop culture lovers, I'm Ashley.
Sup, nerds? I'm Ryan, and together we are
Couple of Nerds.
Hey, you guys! We're talking about the Goonies today!
That's right.
So that's how we're wearing our pirate hats, because it's a whole pirate adventure kind of thing.
Yep.
And I'm going to take this off because it's very big. This is actually my pirate hat, and this pirate hat that Ryan is wearing is what I made for him. We kind of made it for Pirate Fest, so we just wanted to kind of show this off today. With the Goonies, it's one of my favorite films of all time. So it came out on June 7th, 1985.
Yep.
And fun fact with that, in Astoria, Oregon, where it actually takes place, that day is actually the Goonies Day. And they celebrate it every year by having people come in and actually watch the movie on a big screen, and everyone comes dressed up. It's great. The Goonies was actually shot almost entirely in Astoria, Oregon. It was about a 5-month shooting schedule for that.
Yeah.
And so everything was basically filmed there except for the scenes in the caves and
the pirate ship.
And the pirate ship.
Yeah.
That was actually a big sound stage in California, in Burbank, which is really cool. And the whole thing with that pirate ship, the actors, all the kid actors and everything, they didn't see that until that very moment in the film.
Yeah, the moment where they all get their action.
Yeah. That's their actual reaction to it. Like, wow! That's because they haven't seen it yet. And so that was a really cool thing, because the actual producer and director of the actual movie did not want them to see it.
Yeah.
So the cast is really cool too, because The Goonies was actually Josh Brolin's first role ever in cinema.
And he was Cable, he was Thanos, so we got Samwise Gamgee.
Sean Astin, yeah,
Yes.
he played Mikey.
And I'm wearing my Indiana Jones shirt because one of the actors in the Goonies was also a famous actor from Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom.
That's right, that's Ke Huy Quan.
Yeah.
And he's awesome. He plays Data. That's actually my favorite character in the Goonies. He's
Yeah.
awesome. He's this really cool kid. He makes all these little gadgets. He's like a mix between 007 and Inspector Gadget. So the reason why I'm wearing my Supergirl shirt and kind of thing is because the character Sloth at the end of the movie, he rips off his shirt and vest to reveal a Superman shirt. Not only does it fit perfectly within the film, but it's actually kind of an inside joke, because the actual director of the film also directed the Superman movie that came out in the 70s.
They even got the theme song in there.
Yeah,
So
which is really
You
cool.
wouldn't be able to do that these days.
No, and I thought it was really, really cool. And it's like another thing with some of the actors, the character Chuck, the heavier kid, he's one of my favorites too. He's really funny. He was a really great child actor. But he actually kind of quit being in the acting gig, but he's actually now an actor's lawyer.
Okay.
And not only that, but during the filming of the entirety of the movie, he had the chicken pox.
Really?
You could kind of see it when he's doing the chuckle shuffle. He had little red spots on his stomach. He had the chicken pox. He didn't tell anybody. They didn't want them to get somebody else because he really wanted to do this. There was another really cool thing with some of the props and everything. So there was a scene where they're in the caves and they come across some bats flying out of everywhere. Those are not real bats. Don't worry, no bats were actually harmed in the movie. Those bats were actually bow ties and paper mache just blown out of an air cannon, which is really weird. And I am really excited. I love the Goonies. It is one of my favorite. It is a cult classic. It still holds up today just because it's so fun. And all of the places in Astoria in that movie still exist today, and people go there all the time as a rite of passage. So I absolutely say that you guys should watch it. It's awesome.